So I know it's midday and everybody must be preparing to go to the beach or have some family time. But what's on my mind? What's on my mind is simply care. Care for the sick, care for the elderly, those who may probably be disabled, those who cannot fend for themselves. And you are entrusted with that responsibility to provide that support. I would say it's not something you should go into if you are not mentally prepared for, because it's not an easy job. Mentally, you have to be prepared for that job, because I've received several complaints of what I consider to be abuse, neglect, and downright theft of the people's property. So are you one of those who have been entrusted to provide care to the sick, to the elderly, to a possible disabled person, but you're coming to work and their primary agenda is to see what you can collect, what you can amass? There's no need for you to come with a big bag, but you have the biggest bag going to work. And you're taking the people's grocery. They may have had a quarter bag of rice. It's going down and down and down and down. Stop that. If you need something, the least you can do is ask. Master, and so I can take a cup of rice now for me to make for the children when I go home, and let the person tell you yes or no. But don't come there and think you're in a supermarket and you're just shopping. Is onion, garlic. You're taking some ketchup over there. Person had how many tins of baked beans? It's down to one. Stop it. If you're doing that, stop it. This is not what you were hired for. If for some reason you have children and you must take the children to the person's home, ensure that your children behave in an orderly manner. They're not running up and down, breaking things, all the people ornament, they're cracking them. You don't do that. That is not what you were hired for. It's already a plus if the person agrees for your child to be there. But for your child to be peeping in bed and you have that cabin pizza, you're not even bringing the mattress outside. No. Do better. If this app is applicable to you, it is not a fear, it is an encouragement. Do better. And I'm going to just share some basic attributes anybody involved in caretaking should have. Number 1, compassion. A genuine concern for another person's comfort and dignity is the foundation of trust. You must have patience. Recovery, aging, and chronic illness can be slow and unpredictable. Patience keeps frustration from taking over. So exercise patience. They may get it right the first 2 times. The third time they might fall back a bit. Don't be too aggressive. Empathy. That is the ability to understand what someone else is feeling. Even when they can't fully express it, put yourself in their shoes. Reliability. Consistency matter. People receiving care depend on routine and knowing they won't be neglected. So don't just abandon the person on a rocking chair and you're there on WhatsApp, you're there on Facebook, and you could not be bothered. That's why it's necessary to have people who actually possess the qualities to do those jobs. It should not because I know so and so, they put me to take care of my so and so, or Mr. this and that. No, you have to have it naturally. You must have strong communication skills. It must be clear, calm communication, because that will help with everything. From explaining their medication to listening to their concern. Your communication must be on point. You must also pay attention to detail. Small things, as I said, like their medication, can have a big impact and consequences as well. Physical and emotional resilience. Caregiving can be exhausting. You need stamina and the ability to cope with stress and sometimes loss. So if you know you're not up to it, you know the person is going to be a bother to you, say thanks but no thanks, this is not a job that I can do. Respectfulness, treating the person with dignity, honoring their preference, culture and independence as much as possible. So you know the person was deep into their faith. You know they like the little gospel. That is not the time for you to come there if you're a Bluetooth speaker and you're jamming nasty business. Because that is what you like. Have some respect for the person that you're taking care of. You must also have problem-solving skills, the ability to deal with unexpected situations that often come quick and with little time to really sort out what you should really do. You should be able to think on your feet. Importantly, integrity and trustworthiness. We spoke about your shoplifting ways. Don't do that. Ask the person, ma so and so, you have so much thing there before it expires, going to expire in the month of whatever. Can I have 2 for the children? I do not have anything to make for them or whatever it is. So, if you are not prepared for caretaking, if this is not in your DNA, you do not have patience, you're aggressive, you should probably ask whoever give you the hookup to see if they can get something else for you. Okay? Always bear in mind, today this individual is bedridden. Tomorrow it could be you, and you would want the same level of care and trust. Okay? Thought I would share with you and you and you. Waje kozo. If it is applicable to you, waje ko. Alright?